One of the most fascinating groups of the FIFA World Cup 2026 isn't filled with traditional giants. Instead, it's filled with opportunity. A host nation desperate to make history. A European dark horse built for tournament football. An ambitious Qatar side trying to prove 2022 wasn't the end of their story. And a Bosnia team returning to the world's biggest stage after more than a decade. Welcome to Group B. Today we're breaking down every team, every key player, the stats, the tactics, and our predictions for who advances to the round of 32. Group B. Overview: Canada, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Qatar, Switzerland. Group B features co-hosts Canada alongside Bosnia and Herzegovina, Qatar, and Switzerland. According to FIFA rankings and recent qualification performances, Switzerland enter as the strongest side on paper. But tournament football rarely follows the script. Canada will enjoy massive home support. Switzerland bring consistency. Qatar bring unpredictability. And Bosnia bring experience. This group could become one of the closest battles in the tournament. Team 1. Canada. This is the biggest moment in Canadian football history. Canada are hosting World Cup matches for the first time ever and enter the tournament with their strongest generation of players. Led by coach Jesse Marsch, Canada have transformed from underdogs into a serious football nation. The stars are obvious: Jonathan David, Alphonso Davies, Larin. 3 players capable of changing games instantly. Jonathan David recently became Canada's all-time leading men's goalscorer, highlighting just how important he has become for this team. Tactical style: Canada play aggressive transition football. They press high, attack quickly, and rely heavily on the pace of Alphonso Davies to stretch defenses. Strengths: elite speed on the wings, home advantage, young attacking core. Weaknesses: defensive positioning, limited World Cup experience. Key statistic: Canada have never won a World Cup match in their history, losing all 6 games across the 1986 and 2022 tournaments. That statistic alone makes this tournament historic. Canada aren't just trying to qualify. They're trying to win their first World Cup game ever. Team 2. Switzerland. If consistency won trophies, Switzerland would be among football's elite. For years, they've quietly become one of the hardest teams in world football to eliminate. Switzerland are appearing in their 5th consecutive World Cup and have reached the round of 16 in each of the last 3 tournaments. They may not possess global superstars like France or Brazil, but they are organized, disciplined, and incredibly difficult to break down. Key players: Granit Xhaka, Manuel Akanji, Xherdan Shaqiri. Coach Murat Yakin has built a side capable of controlling possession while remaining compact defensively. Strengths: defensive structure, tournament experience, tactical flexibility. Weaknesses: lack of explosive pace, sometimes struggle to score against deep defenses. Prediction: Switzerland are favorites to top Group B. Team 3, Bosnia and Herzegovina. One of the most emotional stories of this World Cup is Bosnia's return. The Dragons are back for their first World Cup since 2014. And despite being viewed as outsiders, they possess something incredibly valuable: experience. Legendary striker Edin Džeko could make history at age 40 if he features during the tournament. Tactical identity: Bosnia prefer a direct approach, physical midfield battles, crosses into dangerous areas, and clinical finishing. Strengths: veteran leadership, physicality, set-piece danger. Weaknesses: aging squad, defensive mobility. Bosnia won't dominate possession, but they don't need to. This is the type of team capable of stealing points from anyone. Team 4, Qatar. Qatar enter their 2nd consecutive World Cup with unfinished business. In 2022, they became the first host nation in history to lose all 3 group stage matches. Now they have a chance to rewrite that story. Many players from the 2022 squad remain together, giving Qatar one of the strongest levels of chemistry in this group. Key players: Akram Afif, Almoez, Ali, Mohamed Muntari. Mohamed Muntari scored Qatar's first ever World Cup goal during the 2022 tournament. Strengths: team chemistry, technical ability, fast attacking transitions. Weaknesses: defensive consistency, struggles against physical European teams. Prediction: Qatar could surprise people, but qualifying from this group remains a huge challenge. Analytics and predicted table. Using squad depth, FIFA rankings, recent qualifying form, and tournament experience, here's my projected final Group B table. First position could be Switzerland with 7 points. Second position could be Canada with 5 points. Third position could be Bosnia and Herzegovina with 4 points. Fourth position could be Qatar with 0 to 3 points. Predicted results: Canada 2-1 versus Bosnia. Switzerland 2-0 versus Qatar. Canada 1-1 versus Switzerland. Bosnia 2-1 versus Qatar. Switzerland 2-1 versus Bosnia. Canada 1-1 versus Qatar. That would see Switzerland top the group and Canada qualify for the knockout stage on home soil. Bosnia would still have a realistic chance of advancing as one of the best third-place teams. Players to watch: 1. Alphonso Davies, Canada, the face of Canadian football. 2. Jonathan David, Canada, Canada's all-time leading scorer. 3. Granit Xhaka, Switzerland, the midfield controller. 4. Edin Džeko, Bosnia, potential World Cup history maker. 5. Akram Afif, Qatar, Qatar's biggest creative threat. Group B may not feature a traditional football superpower, but it might be one of the most competitive groups in the tournament. Can Switzerland continue their incredible World Cup consistency? Will Canada finally win their first World Cup match in front of their own fans? Can Bosnia shock the group? Or will Qatar complete one of the greatest redemption stories in football? Let me know your Group B predictions in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more FIFA World Cup 2026 previews, tactical analysis, and tournament predictions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.